Alright, we are back right where I left off from for part 2 of The Legend of Zelda. I'm just gonna kill a few more of these guys and get some more Deku sticks, and for some reason I thought it was possible to get Deku seeds from the ones that are outside, but it kind of depends on how you kill them, I guess. Um, like, for some reason though, they're all doing the thing that just gives you sticks, so I don't know. Maybe I have to actually get the Deku seeds in order to start killing them for... Or not Deku seeds, Deku nuts that paralyze your enemies and stuff, and are very useful, so... Um, yeah, I think it's these, maybe it's these ones, like, yeah, you can get the Deku nuts here. There's our first, alright. My name is Link, and I am a professional grass cutter. And that's going to give me more nuts, and actually, while I'm at it, I should go ahead and set these to the item. And how many do I get per? Huh. I wonder what the limit is. I think it's 20, but who knows. Now I am at full hearts, so I'm not going to have to jump to anything. And I'm like that one over there. But yeah, let's chop some more grass here. And the good thing is you don't really need rupees for much of anything at this point. What do you have to say? Yo, look at the walls. Yes, I can see the spiders. I can see the spiders. All right, you don't need to point that out. And you know, I've never liked the way young Link opens chests, because it looks like, you know, if there was an enemy in the room, they just run up behind him and shove him into the chest and then close it, and then it would be like game over right there. But, alright, yes, I know how to open doors. I'm not freaking retarded. Leave me be. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon on top. Okay, very nice. Okay, so for this guy, you're gonna need to drop into your shield right away. And now just chase him. And he's like, forgive me, master, if I give you a clue, blah, 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 blah. Jump off a high cliff and hold forward, and you will roll forward, which is actually not always true, but okay, yeah. A fairly useful tip for those who have never played the game before. But honestly, that's like the kind of thing you figure out playing without even being told. So, now this one you have to be kind of fast. You have to jump and then run and almost had it. So close. And you might be able to just jump straight across. But oh geez, that's a result of result of playing on a keyboard and not having analog, where it just works for you. But now we're gonna get our first official item, our first official dungeon item, and it is a slingshot! A fairy slingshot. Oh my gosh. Which we can set to one of the C items, and this is going to be our main tool for navigating the dungeon as well as taking on the boss. So, fairly useful, in fact. That's one of the things I like about Skyward Sword, is that the slingshot is actually much more useful throughout the entire game, as opposed to in this game it's just like a weaker item that you have until you get the bow, or when you have to be young. So I'm gonna go down here and grab some nuts, and probably should have saved those for later. But anyways, we can go ahead and turn on our slingshot and Z-target the... There we go. I don't know why it didn't work the first time, but there it goes. And we can go ahead and grab some more seeds over here, so that way we're at full. And we're done with this. Whoa, ladder, buddy, right there. And climb up here and pop up the magic sliding door and run through here to get back to the room where we were, where we can now take out the spiders. Oh, geez. Didn't think I'd make it there. Alright. Ooh, more nuts. Okay, and the last one is a little tricky because he's like kind of out of range, but not really. And now we can climb up and not have to worry about getting sniped by one of those spiders. So, on our way up, and over, and over, and drop. There we go. Okay, so, you can, like, jump that way, or you can just ignore that for now, because they do respawn once you go out of the room. So, it's best to just leave that. We have a strange torch over here. We have a button, which pops up the platforms here, and we can use those platforms to reach the other side and kill this Baba Deku plant. What did I just call it? I don't know. And we have another chest. And what could be in this one? The compass. So in each dungeon there's a compass and there is a thingy-mabob as well. A dungeon compass and a dungeon map. So now with this compass reveals to us where items are, whereas the map just kind of shows the layout of rooms. How did you get a hit off on me? I don't know. But we're gonna need to kill this guy, so it's best to wait till he turns and then give him a good swipe. And it takes 2 hits to kill him, so just turn around, buddy, so I can give you another dose of the Kokiri blade. And now we're gonna go ahead over here. Excuse me. Now, you can light this torch up now. I'm just gonna do that really quick. A tip, if you don't know this already, after you use the stick for lighting stuff up, don't just sit there and let it burn up, because you want to preserve your Deku sticks for other things. So, just give a swing of your sword, and that will put the stick back into your inventory. And we have a very nice recovery heart over here, which is in a timely place for me, because in fact I had 1 recovery heart of damage left. And then right behind this chest is our first Skulltala, which, as far as collecting those are, gonna be, I'm just gonna use them to get like the useful items. Like, I think there's a wallet and other things you need from there. But now what you have to do is kill these Deku spiders. It's not Deku spiders, they're Skulltalas. Just kill them and let that burn up, and now just kind of I'm trying to get a little bit more squared away with this, and then just run off, whoopee, and fall into the cobweb. Oh, the game lagged a little bit there from the huge transition. Get up here. We can go ahead and hit this to use fire to unlock that. Go ahead and kick open this chest. And we've got ourselves another recovery heart, and I'm kind of wishing I had saved that for when I needed it, but it's fine. Best way to kill this guy I've found is to just snipe him with your thingy-mabob, and then go ahead and do that. And that didn't work. How did I get this last time? I forget. I know I jumped towards it, I just forget how I jumped towards it. Was it just like a full-on? There we go. It's just in reach for that. Okay, so now for this second one, you can just go ahead and hit it twice with your bow as well. I don't understand why you can't Z-target these guys, you know? That doesn't make much sense to me, but that's just the way they decided to do it. So, and just like that, we are up to 3 gold Skulltulas, and we can go ahead and fall back in the water and head back on over here and jump onto this platform. And we're gonna need a Deku stick. Light that up. Now we can head over here. Don't want to go into the deep water. You want to stay on the shallow platform and just run over here and light this cobweb on fire. That's important to note, is that all the cobwebs in this game are flammable. So if you see a cobweb blocking a door, most likely you just need to light it on fire. And we get a couple useful items. Refill on the Deku seeds, as well as the rupee. So that brings us up to 4, which is pretty pathetic, but it's a good thing that we don't need rupees really for anything at this point in the game. He's going to tell you the order for the Deku scrubs that are hiding up ahead, which is 2, 3, 1. You're like, oh, do you think I'm a traitor? Well, like, technically you are, because you just betrayed your brothers, but whatever. Now we can go ahead and shoot this eye, and it's gonna close, and that's what we do when we see eyes, is we shoot them. So, go ahead and open that door. We've got an interesting room that looks like a freaking trap of death. And Navi's instantly going to tell us about how to dive in water. It's like, oh gee, I wonder what I have to do in here, and it's diving in water. Go ahead and swim over to here, and then go ahead and just dive down and press the switch. And I find that kind of weird that you can press switches underwater, but you can, apparently. So, just run right on back up here. And this one, even though it's on a timer, it takes like a really long time for this one, so you have plenty of time. Jump onto the platform, and it's not even like close to running out yet, but once it gets to there, you can go ahead and jump to the other side, and there's a guy kind of standing there in the way. Handle him just like all the others, wait for him to turn around, and then go ahead and slash him away, because he's like, I'm a spider, and my defense mechanism is to show you my backside, which is completely exposed. So that makes perfect sense, right? He's just like, oh, I'm a threatening spider standing in your way, and occasionally I just randomly turn around so you can slash up my belly. And now we're gonna get this annoying speech about how to move blocks. So, yeah, I just want to go ahead and grab some possible rupees over here. We got 1 more rupee and a useless Deku seed refill, so that's fine though. Go ahead and pull this. You don't have to pull it all the way over, I just like to for whatever. Go ahead and run back and turn and jump onto it. So, now we can go through another magic sliding door. And we have a room with another Deku Babu. Deku Babus, Planto, El Toxico. Light the torches. Oh, crap, missed that one. Yeah, and afterwards, it's gonna open that door, and I want my last one. Okay, there we go. And go ahead and kill this guy for whatever reason. Now we have 8, so that's pretty awesome. 8 seeds and we haven't even used one yet, because we've just been lighting stuff on fire. Go ahead and open this door. Now we have a room that you're gonna want to. Oh, geez, that was. Oh, man, a little too close there, pal. Go ahead and just give him a good slash. Give him a good slash, and that's the end of him. Thank you for the hearts. You're not going to want to spend a lot of time in this room, because the longer you spend in this room, there are going to be enemies that pop up as you're in here. You can go ahead and light this up now. There's really no point to it, because you don't have bombs at this point in the game. Oh, geez, I spent too long in here. Darn. Oh, oh, stay away, stay away, stay away. Oh, oh, God. So yeah, don't spend a lot of time in here, because then you get guys just... did more spawn yet? Oh god. Get away. Okay, good. Light! Oh, jeez. It's like, oh, man. Hate that room, because I always mess up on it, and then it's like, oh, did you just burn my stick? No, you didn't. Okay, good. And we have a little more of a claustrophobic area in here, and we can head on down to the end. If you don't recognize this room, that would be because I don't recognize this room. Oh wait, this is the room where we started. Okay, so we are where I thought we were. And we can go ahead and grab a thing over there. Now there's a torch that's out of reach. So you may be like, oh, I have to light it. I have to light it, but I can't. But you don't. Not there. As you can, oh jeez, I'm dying. What the? Stupid Deku plants. There's a block, and it's like, oh gee, I wonder what I have to do with the block. And well, you know what? You have to push it. So go ahead and just push it right there. Now, I originally thought you had to push it to like there and then jump to that torch and light it, but he kind of holds the stick weird, so that doesn't work. But it's just a matter of doing that, and then you now have a place to jump across after you get this torch lit. So go ahead and run back across, and it helps if you kind of keep this all lined up so you can do that, and then just roll over it in order to... Oh, that looks sick. I always do that. I always hit the sword slash button to get that going. And let's get this last target. Okay. So now, if you remember the order, it's 2, 3, 1. So you got to start with this middle one. So there's 2. This one is 3, the far right. And now just go back to this last one. Run up to him, be all like, oh, yo. Oh, he shrugged. He hid. That's not allowed. And now just run up to this last one. And he's all like, how did you know our secret? How irritating. So if I beat you guys in a different order, you just hide or what? I don't understand. But anyways, he says, hit Gohma, the queen, while she's stunned. Which doesn't really tell you much at all, but yeah. So now we are in the boss room. Go ahead and go running in here, and we got a nice eerie green glow to this room, and a random door is just gonna fall out of nowhere, and it's like, whoa, where did that come from? But you hear this mystical crawling, and it's like, whoa, what is that? And you can either look at it. I prefer to just target it with my bow, my slingshot. But it drops down. It's all like, yo, I'm a giant queen arachnid. This is where it's good to have your Deku nuts ready to go, because as soon as the battle starts, you can go ahead and just... Oh, wait, no, that wasn't supposed to happen. Now you can go ahead and just start slashing away. Now, if she's going to run away, you'll want to Z-target her and just kind of follow her, so that way you don't lose track of her. Because if you... Whoa, what is that? Is that grass growing on the ground? I don't know. But you're going to want to keep track of her, because if she starts laying eggs, you're going to have a much harder time with this. Her eye will get all swollen, and now you can just go ahead and hit her with that, and now switch to your sword and run on up and start slashing away with your sword again. And it shouldn't take too many times with this. I've beaten her on the first Deku nut before. It was weird, but it happened. And I've also taken like 4 tries to beat her, because it's just, sometimes it's kind of random how long she stays stunned. So, yeah, that's it. This should be enough to kill Queen Gohma right here, and that is that. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm all dying and stuff, and I'm dead. So, that's it for that, and we have a nice heart to grab right here. and we can be on our merry way. I'm looking at my clock, 1200 seconds, and so that's what, a 20-minute episode, which is what I thought most of these episodes would be anyway, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so jump into the giant glowing beam of light, and we can get on out of here, and that's that. Thank you for watching, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe. Now, the tree, I'll see if I can do my tree voice again. Because now that we've rescued him, he's gonna say some more stuff. You know, thou hast verily done it. I mean, it's going too fast. Sorry, guys, it's not gonna happen. Young Link's got this. Whoa! I didn't even know what I just answered there. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. And then it zooms in on his mouth, which is a little weird, but see a bunch of flames, and oh man, who is that riding on a black horse? And he's green, and he has got red hair, so he's got some strange color schemes going on there, but he definitely looks pretty scary. So the evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is something something Hyrule, for it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine Triforce, the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains something 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 gods, blah blah blah. And now we've got these raindrops, and it says, before time began, before spirits life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. And Forora, the goddess of courage. I don't know if it's Furore or like Ferora or Ferroer or I don't know. Don't really care. Pronunciations for made-up video game names is not really my specialty. But now we're gonna get a brief little explanation of how the Earth was kind of molded. And these are some actual places, I believe, that we're gonna be going through in the game, so yeah. There's the sky, and that's the grass. It's all pretty interesting, I guess. And then they all leave and merge, and then it's all like kablam! There's the Triforce, and yeah, sacred golden triangles that are floating in the middle of the air and are all sick looking. And yep, that's that. That's like the whole game right there. That's what it's all about. So alright, I've had enough. Let's move along now. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Alright, I'm hitting the button. What's going on here? Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. What does nigh even mean? That's so ridiculous. I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There you will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much, that he cast the curse on me. And we get the Kokiri Emerald, which is like the whole point of this. It's like, ooh, shiny and green, cool. I'm gonna get the heck out of here now. So, alright, now we're up on like 1,500 seconds, which is like 18 minutes, I think. No, not 18. 15 minutes? 25 minutes. It's 25 minutes? I don't remember. Math is failing me in my head right now, so. Alright. Enough of your story, bro. We just added like another 5 minutes to this episode, so. I entreat ye, Navi, goodbye. Okay. And now the tree's gonna die. So, I suppose that's a sad ending, but you know, whatever. It's the end of a tree. Um, what else do you say? For a tree that can talk, it didn't really live that long, but okay. So that's that. Thank you for watching, guys. Comment, rate, sub, all that good stuff. And in the next episode, we will start some more stuff in Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.